Good morning, Mr. Syed and friends. Today I will present the article about big data and consumer behavior, eminent opportunities. This article was published in 2017 by Charles F. Hofacker, Edward K. Malthouse, and Farina Sultan. The first data are increasingly available because more interaction with customers are taking place in social media, online and on mobile device where all action can be easily recorded. So the presence of big data is consumers have become an incessant generator of both structured transactional data as well as contemporary and structured behavioral data. For marketing, the main driver of interesting with big data is the potential usefulness of it for informing marketing decisions and executing marketing campaigns. Now, big data consumer analytics has significantly transformed the way marketing is conducted today. The purpose of this article is to assess how the study of consumer behavior can benefit from the presence of big data. This article gives a contribution. The first contribution is observe that much of what is described as big data is directly created from customer behavior, or CB, particularly in the social media environment. Second, explore the constraints operating in the use of such data by CB academics and marketing managers. So the first we must know about big data, that big data have characteristic by 3 Vs. The first is volume, that refers the bigness property, and the second is velocity, that refers rate at which the digital process make big data even bigger, and the third is variety, refers to new format and types of data. There are often data that are not in directional form suitable for traditional statistical analysis and often consist of word, images, video, or other non-numeric consumer output. So to begin our discussion of the big data phenomenon and its intersection with CB, or customer behavior, author used the narrational device that moves along the steps of the consumer decision-making process. This is the step of decision-making process. The first is problem recognition, search, alternative evaluation, purchase behavior, consumption, post-purchase evaluation, and post-purchase engagement. The first step is the consumer problem recognition. The consumer sees a gap between what he or she has experienced and what he or she wants to experience. Based on variety of data source and type, the author find a research question: which data sources are most sensitive for detecting consumer dissatisfaction? And the second is, how does the platform, mobile, online, or social, can moderate the consumer's expression of the gap? Mass discussion about products and issues with products takes place in social media environments that can be monitored. Such discussion can be used to identify ideas for new product and improvements. So the question is, what are the ways in which IoT artifacts can signal trigger events to marketer? The second step is search. In the past, direct-to-consumer retailer would have a record of all items that were purchased. But now, retailers can record all of the search activity on its website and shopping apps that leads up to the purchase as well, such as logs recording all activities on the site, including which item have been searched, clicked on, add to shopping cart or wish list, abandoned, purchase, and etc. It also knows which search term attracted prospective customers from search engines. So from this statement, author find a question like, how does the platform, mobile, online, or social, can moderate the relationship between psychological characteristic and search behavior. So Blackwell et al. In 2005 give a statement in problem solving is divided by three. The first is routine problem solving, limited problem solving, and extended problem solving that have a greater search effort. High involvement choice will necessarily throw off more data than low involvement choice and will involve different types of data. So the question is, how does involvement change the type and amount of data created during consumer search? Number 3, our third step is alternative evaluation. Retailers have data on alternative evaluation including consideration sets and invert choice rules based on navigation sequence. Shopping cart abandonment can signal that customers are making price comparison at other sites. So from the statement in the start steps, the author find the question like in list below. The first step is purchase behavior. Author have detailed data records of what happened in many different type purchase environment. The data can come from cameras in store, mobile purchase activities on branded apps, scanner at checkout, direct marketing purchase response online browsing and shopping carts, loyalty program, and etc. The fifth step is consumption. Now, media consumption is almost digital, like Netflix, Pandora, news sites, candles, and iTunes. For example, people consuming something and get upgraded to Facebook. And restaurant customer who waits in the waiting room and checks in with Foursquare also enters the name of food in the restaurant, maybe like beers or something like that. So from the fifth steps, step number 5, the author can find research question like this, like what behavioral and psychological phenomena can be inferred from the visual evidence of consumption found on social media. The quantified self and the measured life are popular names for how we allow more of our action to be recorded. The IoT will accelerate this trend, creating digital data from more types of consumption. Maybe like we use Mi Band to record our activity like running, cycling, and something else. It can reveal highly intimate physiological detail about the user, including the classic responses, pleasure, arousal, dominance. And from this statement, the author find the research opportunity, like the question list below. The 6 steps post-purchase evaluation. Consumer evaluate the gap between their expectation and then consumption experience during and after consumptions. And they find this research question to research opportunity. The last step is post-purchase engagement. Reviews are the prototypical big data exemplar. It have their own VS, valence, variance, and volume. So from this last step, we have 5 research questions for research opportunity. So besides this process of decision making process, there is an exogenous factor like weather sources, private list brokers, voting records, highway sensor monitoring traffic, government database, and etc. So Big data from online, mobile, but especially social media can provide information complementary to traditional CB methods, while also providing an advantage to marketers. In these sections, the author will bring us to acknowledge, address various negative aspect. There are the negative aspect from big data. The first is big data came from the past. Big data record what customer did, but not why. The quality of big data can assume big data sets might not be representative, and big data may not generalized. Big data may have omitted variable because not all data can record by big data. So next, big data can be volatile. Big data show association but no causation. And the last, big data and consumer privacy concern ethical issues. This inductive research in many areas often start with data mining and finish with lab experiment to confirm theory. While marketing scientists do their best work to work around endogeneity with various mathematical tricks, managers use extensive A or B testing, and CB researchers of course also perform experiments. So beside the problem of presents the big data, the author find 5 research question that can use to research opportunity. So the conclusion is, author believe that academic and managerial dialogue between theory-based CB researchers and data mining researchers is necessary. A substantial fraction of big data applications have descriptive characteristics and are used to optimize tactics. CB researchers should seize the opportunity to use big data for generating insight, theories, and hypotheses, and the social, online, and mobile environment to execute rigorous field tests. The observational nature of big data implies that the resulting causal conclusion will have questionable internal validity. Many findings should be treated as exploratory, generating insights, prompting theories and hypotheses, rather than confirmatory. Thank you for the opportunity, and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.